Wait for us to be live. Oh, hey, we might be live right now. How's it going, everybody? We're here today with some Metal Gear Solid and our good friend Zeromaster coming up in just a moment because they've never played the Metal Gear Solid series before. And once again, I have been called out of retirement to be a codec advisor for plenty of friends this month, actually, with Metal Gear Solid Delta, the remake of Metal Gear Solid 3 just around the corner. We got a couple of friends speedrunning or playing Metal Gear Solid for the first time. And, yeah, no, I was called in by Zero to say, hey, you know Metal Gear, you know trivia, you know fun facts, and, yeah, they're playing it. Get some food over here. We're just waiting for Zero to get their stream ready to be going. I'm doing a restream of their end. That's their screen. They're playing on the PlayStation 5, and I'm here doing some things. Acting as a codec advisor. Doing a restream over here. Should get some background music in a hot minute. Let me do that. There you go. Also don't want to stream on streaming, so I gotta pause that right here. There you go. They'll be here in just a moment. Gotta tell people that we're live on Twitter and Discord and Blue Sky. Also, I gotta see if they invited me for stream together. Stream together, yes. Trying to see if Zero's already there. Zero. Zeromaster. Bam. They might have sent me an invite, but I didn't see it yet, so there you go. We'll see what happens. I'll leave that open. But yeah, I hope you're all having a wonderful day, wonderful evening, good time zone, whether you're watching live and or on the archives. It was impromptu. I wasn't sure if I was just going to be on Zero's call, or if I was doing a thing, or if I'd be doing a stream, but then Zero's like, hey, you weren't able to stream earlier, because I was busy doing other things, but if you want to keep an archive of this for my own record, I could just, you know, get the catcher, their screen. Well, I'm giving codec advice, telling trivia. And that's what we're doing.
New Jacolite.
Also, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Jacolites. Hope you have a good time. We're gonna be live soon. Just waiting for Zero to go live on their side of the screen. If the music's too loud or if I'm too loud, be sure to tell me and I will adjust the volume. Also, I should also change my Discord status. Red moment. I'm now online. I am now streaming Metal Gear. Sneak. Streaming MGS1 as a codec advisor for friends. First time playing. I play these games plenty of time. Plenty of people know my history of Metal Gear, but calling in as advisor here is not my first rodeo, acting as an advisor for somebody playing Metal Gear Solid for the first time. Streaming MGS1 as a codec advisor for friends, first time playing. Live on Twitch. There you go. And I gotta tell people over on Discord and Blue Sky and all that jazz. Hey, we're here. We're live. Surprise, surprise. Also, how you doing, Sonichi? He's from Argentina. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, our friend will be here soon enough. They will return in Avengers Endgame. I'm multitasking right now. Telling people, hey, surprise, we're live. Okay, here we go. Co-streaming. Do this. Tell everybody over on Twitter what we're up to. Let's see. Zero Master is playing MGS1 for the first time. And once again, friends, call me for codec advice. There you go. Put a little box emoji there. Live on Twitch with MGS1. Yeah. Yeah, they're doing the setup right now. We'll also do a combined chat in a moment, so you'll be able to see what they're talking about. Join us for fun. There we go. Normally I do these live stuff ahead of time, but this is very impromptu to be live on my end, because I wasn't sure if I'd stream my end. I was thinking of just being on Zero's side, but then Zero suggested doing a multi-co-stream type situation. So I'm like, yeah, sure, I can do that. Metal Gear. Also, I needed more Metal Gear in my repertoire for my archives ever since Twitch had to do that big purge, because all my Metal Gear Solid playthroughs had to be removed from Twitch and put onto YouTube because of the whole can only stream and hold over 100 hours in your archives now. Metal Gear Solid. And while I still have some Metal Gear stuff on my channel, not as much as I used to before the Twitch purge. Codec advisor. Like us for fun. There you go. Bum bum bum. Yeah, don't worry, we'll be live soon enough. Alright, tweeting it out. There you go. We're tweeting. I was gonna retweet Zero's messages and stuff. But first, let me put this all on Twitter and Blue Sky and all that jazz. Literally jazz right now because we're listening to some Metal Gear jazzy jams. Right, at Zeromaster, Blue Sky. Zeromaster. Here we go. Okay. Okie dokie. Yeah, tweet those out. Boom. There you go. Good, good, good. Good-o. Yep, and there's Zero's tweets and Blue Skies, so let me retweet those, quote those, there you go. Pop it on the Twitter. Oop, don't need my virus scanner popping up over there, get out of here. We're playing Metal Gear today. Well, technically, I'm not the one playing. Zero's the one playing. But I gotta work as a codec advisor today. I don't need to be bogged down by randomly having things scanning up. Okay. Okay, and there's that one. Bam, bam, bam. Retweet. There you go. I just gotta see if got the memo about streaming together yet. Nothing yet. But I did send Zero an invite. Either he invites me or I invite them. Either way works. They're the one whose gameplay footage this is. Got off of the Discords. Alright, speaking of Discords, I gotta tell people over on my Discord and the Smash Potaz Discord, hey, we're technically live today. So let me go do that. Feel free to join in on call whenever. Also, I sent a Twitch chat combined invite. There you go. Whoop. Bam, bam, bam. Awesome possum. Now let me tell people over my Twitter, Blue Sky, and Discord. I told people on Twitter and Blue Sky what we're up to. Now time to tell people over on Discord And then we will be definitely Persona 4 the Golden. Alrighty. Da, 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 ba, bow, ba, da, da, bow. Whoop. Copy, copy, copy. Okay. There we go. Did it show up on my end? Okay, and then tell people to run the Smash Mataz. And then we're good.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear. How you doing, Zero?
Hi.
Hello.
Are y'all ready to watch me die?
Hey, don't say that. You'll do fine. All I gotta do is just be Mr. Tactical Espionage Action, and you'll be fine.
Tactical espionage action. T. Got it.
T, yes. Which I actually have for, like on one of my merch things. I actually have a mug that says T, Tactical Espresso Action.
Ha!
Yeah, I made an original mug. It might still be available on one of my shops. I'm not sure because it blinks in and out for some reason because of stock availability.
There you go.
But I have one. I bought it while it was still in stock, so I know I have.
You're like me. I buy my own merch.
Yes.
Not that I really have much right now, but
Right. No, I only got like a T-shirt and maybe that mug. That's about it.
waiting on a supplier. But
Yeah.
so to both chats, I've never played Metal Gear Solid. This will be my first time.
Gonna fade out that music I got planned. Yeah, you wanna get
No,
into
to
that?
make
Like,
sure I go the right way.
you wanna get into that? Like, because you played Metal Gear before, but you haven't played Metal Gear Solid. What's that all about?
So I didn't. Here's the funny thing. I didn't grow up with an NES, but I had two friends on my street growing up who had owned one. And so one of the games they had was Metal Gear, so we would play that. And then eventually, when I started collecting and I got my own NES, I was like, "Oh yeah, I need to get
Go to
this game." I
scenes
never
here real
finished it. And
quick.
I still haven't finished the original Metal Gear,
Man, that's crazy.
the NES version, anyways. And then later on in life, emulation, all that stuff is like, "Oh, MSX."
Right.
I'm like, me being a big nerd about like computers and stuff. I'm like, "Oh, this was Japan's
It was
first
a
Microsoft system."
it was a
So I was
PC
like,
game,
"Oh."
yeah.
So yeah, and then I was like, "Oh, Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2." I'm like, "There's a Metal Gear 2? What?"
Yeah.
Because I knew at this point, I'm like, "Oh, there's the Solid series and whatnot," and I'm like, but it's like, and I was confused because it's called Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake.
Mm-hmm.
So is this? I'm like, what is the Solid the second game? No, it's technically the third game, but we're not going to get into that.
Right. It's
so-
it's a whole
and so-
thing.
I played the MSX games as well. I again didn't beat them. I just was like exploring.
You dabbled with them.
Thing. Mm-hmm.
A lot of folks dabble
But-
with it.
I have a lot of friends who are big fans of this, and I've obviously seen video essays and stuff about
Right.
Metal Gear and stuff. So I know some stuff about it. I've purely been an observer. This is the first time since I dusted off my NES that I'm going to be playing a Metal Gear game.
Nice.
I've always been familiar with Metal Gear because of it being in pop culture and whatever. I'm
Of
still.
course.
I have for years said that I think the best game Kojima ever made was Police Knots, but we shall
Hey.
because I'm actually going to play. I love Police Knots and Snatcher. I'm so stoked.
Oh yeah, no, those are really good. Again, very underrated. I wish they were like released on other things besides the original platforms. If
the only
to re-release Metal Gears, whoa, that was a big thing that happened to my OBS.
release we got of Snatcher was the PC Engine version on the PC Engine Mini
Right.
and the Turbo Mini.
Mhm.
That's the only re-release, and it's not translated.
Yeah.
So
So it's kind of a weird choice there. I mean, they had the opportunity with the Sega Genesis 2 Mini to put Snatcher on there because they had Sega CD games, but for some reason they decided not to do that or other.
But yeah, of all the versions, the PC Engine version is not the preferred version. It's the Sega CD one. So I'm glad they re-released Snatcher, but it's too bad it's not in English and it's the inferior version. No disrespect to my TurboGrafx. I love the TurboGrafx, but that version of Snatcher is not the best one. So
oh yeah, no, you know that version of Snatcher is not even like completed either. It's like they weren't able to even finish the story. The actual completed story didn't actually happen until like the Sega CD release of Snatcher.
Yeah. So if you play that version, you don't even get the full story, which is funny.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
that's a little brief history blurb right there.
So the idea is I'm gonna play through probably the solid games. I don't know if we're gonna do them all in a row, like depending on schedules and stuff, because I don't want to take up too much of Jakato's time.
It's all good. I always have time for Metal Gear. I tell this to all of my friends.
The idea is I'm gonna play through Solid and then probably do Solid 2, and then by then I'm done. By then, Delta will have already been out for like a few months.
Yeah, it's already, the Delta is like already like this month, as of August 2025. It's coming out at the end of the month, and maybe even earlier, depending if you got the special big digital collector's edition.
And I even consider starting with Delta because since it's technically the first
in the timeline, that is a thing that folks can consider. Yes.
But I'm like, you know what? It makes more sense to play in chronological order, and we're gonna do the.
I often recommend folks to do in chronological order. Another thing too is like wondering, hey, if we're doing chronological, why are we doing like MSX as the beginning and stuff? Part of it too is if you really want to get into Metal Gear, it's more cinematic, and you can get more of the Kojima-isms through starting with Metal Gear Solid 1. A lot of people started with Metal Gear Solid 1, not even realizing it was actually like. Yeah. Multiple entries into the series already, because they do have brief recaps of the MSX games, but there is a chance that I always recommend this to folks that eventually, if they want to go back and do the MSX games, they can go back to do the MSX games in a retrospective style.
So this is the order I was thinking of, and this might take us a few years depending on like schedule and everything, but we're gonna start off Solid, Sons of Liberty, Delta, 4, Ground Zeroes.
I'd actually recommend Peace Walker in there.
Maybe Peace Walker. I forget what the second Metal Gear Solid 5 is called.
It's Ground Zeroes and the Phantom Pain.
Phantom Pain, and then we're gonna go back around and do Metal Gear 1 and 2, and we're gonna end it off with Snake's Revenge.
I mean, that's certainly a way to do it.
Or we could do MSX Metal Gear, Snake's Revenge, and then Metal Gear 2.
I mean, if you're gonna be checking out the Nintendo ones, I might as well recommend Ghost Babel because it's basically like a third MSX game. A lot of people. Ghost Babel.
There's handheld ones too.
Yeah.
Peace Walker on PS3 because I have it on PS3 for.
They do have it on PS3. They do have it on PS3. That's the one I would recommend doing it eventually when you get to it. Because if you're already playing MGS4 on PS3, they did make an HD version.
I didn't realize Peace Walker had co-op. Okay,
it's the only Metal Gear game with co-op and 4-player Monster Hunter style battles. That's why, okay, like, this legit, before, Metal Gear Solid 3 was my favorite Metal Gear game, but I'm really big into co-op games and stuff like Monster Hunter, so Peace Walker actually became my favorite Metal Gear game, because it's the only one with co-op.
We'll have to get a 4-man group, then, with you, me, maybe One Roll, because One Roll's the one suggesting it. I play Portable Ops, but I love it. I
mean, technically, okay, so here's another thing, too, like, in case if people didn't already know my stance on Portable Ops, technically, it's canon. They show it in MGS4, they show it in Peace Walker. How much of it is canon, we don't know, but it's canon, technically.
Is it like a situation with Resident Evil Survivor where it's technically canon and they've never said it's not canon?
Yes.
But most people haven't played Survivor.
Kind of, yeah. Like, I mean,
I'm still saying my crackpot theory, Resident Evil Island, it's coming.
Because the thing is, because it wasn't made by Kojima, but then Kojima went on the record saying, there's some stuff in Portable Ops that you'll need to know for MGS4, which actually a lot of people misattribute a lot of, like, MGS4 lore reveals to MGS4, but was actually in Portable Ops.
Before we play 4, then?
There's a movie version. Don't worry about it. I can hook you up if you want to just do that.
I'll just watch the movie then, okay.
You can stream it
Alright.
too. It's long enough where you can stream it. I give the movie version to a lot of friends. If they don't want to play through it, here's everything you need. I got like a special edition movie version of all the important bits.
Anyways, I gotta take my first steps into the Solid series. And
Hey.
here we go. So,
Okay, so another preamble bit here. I often tell this, especially if they're talking about the Master Collection version, because we are playing MGS1 today. Zero is playing on the PS5. They're playing Metal Gear Solid: The Master Collection Volume 1's version of Metal Gear Solid 1. But there are multiple versions of Metal Gear Solid 1 and some side games related to Metal Gear Solid 1, as you'll see when Zero clicks on game selection.
I'm sorry, I have to just ask because
Yeah.
Ectoplasma Snake said this: is poops really the like short form that people use for portable ops?
A lot of people do use poops as it. Yeah. Technically, it's PO, but we like the poops.
Oh, I keep forgetting that circle is confirm in this. Shit.
Yes. Yeah.
And then you have to, when you go to save, I got to remember to switch that it's X is confirmed. So let's see.
Mhm.
Was it language? No, it was. Oh wait, game selection. That's what.
Yeah,
it
okay.
was. Yes. So Integral's the one, right?
We're going with Metal Gear Solid Integral because it's kind of like the super special edition version of the game that was like JP exclusive. But thankfully, they have English language audio and English subtitles available.
Gotcha.
So that's why we're going with that. There are a few other things, a few house rules and a few other things we could go through once you actually select that. I'll go through it once you select Integral right there.
Hey, Dro, I'm about to play Metal Gear Solid for the first time.
All right, so
Oh,
this
okay.
might not make sense right now, but what you want to go to is go to Edit Save Data.
Okay.
And then click on a couple of squares and just add as many games as you like. Personally, I like adding them all. Add virtual.
Oh. Whoa. Oh, I see. So this is when when what's his name?
Yeah, we'll get into that.
Okay.
Because again, I don't know how many spoilers or spoiler stuff, how deep we're going into that, but
I'm gonna put a few on that might show up because I did actually beat Silent Hill, so this would be on my virtual thing. Let's see. I do own Dance Dance Revolution, so that would be on my virtual save card.
you can either put like whichever ones you want or all of them. There's nothing stopping you from doing that.
I'm gonna stick to ones that I actually I've played
Okay.
and would have on a memory card. So, and I think that's all the ones that I saw. I haven't played Suikoden 2 yet.
What about Castlevania?
Or Vandal Hearts. I haven't actually played Symphony of the Night, so I know that I'm gonna be missing out on the. So you like to play Castlevania? You like, man? You can see it in my mind. No, fuck.
What about Suikoden 2?
I haven't played Suikoden 2
Oh,
yet,
you haven't
no.
played 2 yet?
These are the ones I've played though that I have. So I'd like to see which one he picks. So edit say okay. And so is that it?
I'd recommend maybe putting like 2 more saves just in case. You might get a little something extra.
Why do you say that? Will he not pick one if there's only a certain amount?
You like Radius?
I mean, I like Gradius.
Yeah, there you go. Then maybe like 1 more.
Let's put Castlevania.
Hey, there you go. All right. So,
Okay.
again, this is going to be like a whole thing. You're going to go into the main story, and then we'll have to like fandangle with some options to make sure we're playing in English.
Gotcha. Oh, wow. It's a little crunchy. But I guess the FMVs are going to be a little crunchy no matter what you do. Oh, I had no idea. Who's that?
Oh, actually, if you want to see this in English, press some buttons. Press some buttons. There's a cutscene here, but we can get back to that once we're actually in English.
Okay. All
All right. And then go to options.
right. It shoots a gun to
Yeah.
language.
English. There you go.
Is that Petunia? Hello, Petunia. Sorry, a cat just walked in.
I'm going to
Hi.
increase the stream volume a bit. Blip, 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 blip. Tell me if Zero's game sounds are too loud on my end.
Likewise, if this is too... It's still in Japanese, even though I picked...
It'll go to English later. Don't worry about it.
Turn caption off, because are they going to be in Japanese? Or
They're going to be in English.
Okay, good.
I just gotta, like, solidify.
Let me just make sure that's saved. Yes, Petunia, I'm playing a
Yeah, you're
video
good.
game.
There are some menu stuff that are still in Japanese, but don't worry about it. I'll just tell you what they say.
Okay.
But, okay, so just
There's
stay on the
always-
screen for a little bit. There'll be an opening cutscene, and then we'll go into the briefing.
Okay, gotcha. And while we're doing that, I'm gonna have this cat in my room.
No problemo.
Petunia, you want to say hi to everybody? Yeah.
Also, I'm aware about Integral having a cool special item on very easy, but I think Zero's a good enough gamer where they could play on normal.
I could probably play the game on normal, yeah. If I really struggle, you could tell me to put the difficulty down.
Yeah. I had some friends struggle with like later halves of the game because there are some like obtuse boss fights, but they got through it eventually.
With an item exclusive. Oh, easy mode comes with an item.
It's really you'd be barely playing a game. That's if you just really just want the story.
Oh, okay.
It's one of those kind of items, if you know what I mean. You want to win the game? Here's the story.
Oh, is it like funky mode or something?
Like it's
Metal Gear Solid comes with funky mode.
Yeah, it's a gun with like unlimited ammo.
Oh, wait, but Snake already has that in the sequel.
Well, no, that's a special item you get
On Shadow Moses Island,
for already beating the game.
Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by Next Generation Special Forces, being led by members of Foxhound.
And yeah, no, I feel ya. I've been playing these games for the longest time, as far as I can remember. I actually thought Metal Gear Solid 1 was like my first time playing Metal Gear, but then I remembered retrospectively that no, I actually did play the NES Metal Gear back in the.
You'll have two mission objectives. First,
David
rescue
Hayter.
DARPA Chief Donald Anderson and the president of Armstech, Kenneth Baker. Both are being held as hostages.
Out of this cutscenes, though, I can also do some quick trivia and stuff to fun little blurbs.
Whether or not the terrorists have the ability to make a nuclear strike.
Don't touch
Stop
my
them if they do.
What's the insertion method?
We'll approach the disposal facility by sub.
And then?
We'll launch a one-man SDV. After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim.
Dude,
High-tech
have you decided
Special
where you're gonna
Forces
sit?
Unit Foxhound. Your former unit, and one that I was a commander of.
So they're still around.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mattis, with his powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf, the beautiful and
Oh no, not Sniper Wolf.
Decoy Octopus, master of disguise.
They're gonna react to.
Be very careful, Decoy Octopus.
Shaman. And Revolver Ocelot, specialist in interrogation and a formidable gunfighter. And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound squad leader, Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake.
Liquid.
The same code name as
You don't even have to know Metal Gear just to shout out Liquid.
facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
So many memes related to Metal Gear that people got from cultural, pop culture osmosis.
Weapons and equipment OSP.
Yes,
ITK.
this is a top secret black op. Don't expect any official support.
It's okay. I've got Jakato.
Yeah, no, don't worry. I'm your backup.
Jakato's my support.
You got this. All right. Okay. There you go. That's a thing. But we're not done yet. We got more cutscenes. If you like Hideo Kojima, be prepared for more cutscenes.
So I'm prepared. Like I said, I like police knots.
All right, here we go. Press the. Normally that would say press start on the original, but they got the PlayStation 5 symbols now based on whatever platform you're on. You want to go to the briefing. Remember, circles confirmed in this because sometimes people.
I just did it.
I literally was just saying that. Circle is confirmed.
VHS.
It's been a long time, Snake.
I should have known you were behind this, Colonel.
Colonel.
That's no way to greet an old war buddy, Snake.
What do you want from me?
I just invited you here so we could have a talk.
Invited? That's what you call sending armed soldiers after me?
Sorry if
That's one of the things you're gonna learn about Snake. He's basically a parrot. You say a word to him, he repeats it back with a question mark.
Only you can get us out of it.
I'm retired from Foxhound. You're not my commander anymore, and I don't have to take orders from you or anyone else.
You will take these orders. I know it.
Excuse me.
Who's this?
Dr. Naomi Hunter. She's chief of Foxhound's medical staff and an expert in gene therapy.
Are you military?
No, civilian. I've been sent here from ATGC. Pleasure to meet you, Snake.
And the British!
Don't worry, this injection won't hurt a bit.
What's the shot for?
What's wrong? You don't like shots?
No, but I
Snake,
kind of would
listen
like
up.
to know what's being injected.
It
into
all
my
went
body.
down 5 hours ago. Heavily armed.
Don't worry about it. I'm pretty sure it'll never come up ever again.
A remote island off the coast of Alaska.
What soldiers?
Sure about that?
Next
Totally.
Generation Special Forces, led by members of Unit Foxhound. They've presented Washington with a single demand, and they say that if it isn't met, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
A nuclear weapon?
I'm afraid so. You see, the island is the site of a
launches
secret
nukes?
nuclear weapons
No,
disposal
It
facility.
can't be.
Foxhound hijacking a nuclear weapon?
Now you understand how serious the situation is. You'll have 2 mission objectives. First, you're to rescue the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, and the president of ArmsTech, Kenneth Baker.
Kenneth Baker.
They're both being held as hostages.
Those are some
Anderson
heavy-duty
Baker.
hostages.
Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to launch a nuclear strike, and stop them if they do. Any questions, Snake?
Questions? I
Questions?
said whether I'd accept this mission.
Well, you can make up your mind after you hear more about the situation.
Yeah, bump that audio a little bit. All right, before we start watching more of the briefing, I just need you to say a couple things there to make sure your audios are good.
Okay. Hello?
Hi there.
Can people hear it on my end? Because it might be a little low.
Yeah, I had to bump up the stream volume on my end a little bit.
I'm gonna turn up a little bit.
Oh, if you're turning it up, I gotta turn mine down.
Well, I don't know. It might not update for you. I don't know. Because I'm streaming directly from my capture card to you.
Right.
I'm adjusting it in OBS. So
Okay.
okay. So I'm assuming that was files 00 we just saw.
Yes. We'll be going to the next one in just a moment. I just want to give some extra context information on some stuff. First,
Plasma Snake.
just a little trivia blurb. A lot of people, for the first time in North America, I'm saying North America specifically because, you know, Zero's Canadian, I'm from the US. A lot of folks played Metal Gear Solid for the first time thanks to Pizza Hut having this cool, crazy demo disc that had Metal Gear Solid on it. Which had a good introductory portion of the game. And earlier Zero mentioned how, hey, you can see David Hayter's name right there in the opening. Since we know Zero's into Toku and all that kind of stuff. Originally on the demo disc, David Hayter was credited as Sean Barker, which was the name of his character in the movie Guyver Dark Hero, the second live-action Guyver movie. Because if people didn't know, David Hayter was an actual, you know, physical actor, and actually written the screenplays for a couple of movies, like the original 2 X-Men movies by Fox. So in that little demo disc, they have David Hayter as Sean Barker playing Solid Snake. Secondly, the other thing I'd like to mention too is that we are playing the original PS1 version of Metal Gear Solid 1. There is the Twin Snakes, which many know as the GameCube remake of Metal Gear Solid 1, which has some subtle differences. One of the differences being that these cutscenes that we're watching, that was all in 3D, in engine, and you can change the camera angles and do a bunch of crazy things with that. But since this is PS1 era, there's a few things you see here that are a little bit different than if you were to compare the two. There's a lot of differences between Twin Snakes and the original Metal Gear Solid 1, but it's usually
just like
accepted that PS1 Metal Gear Solid 1 is usually considered as the canon event.
I would just like to state for the record that Nintendo, Konami, please put that on the GameCube app on
Yes.
Switch too.
Yeah, they could totally do it. They do M-rated games on the Nintendo apps, so they could totally do that. Put that with Eternal Darkness. That'd be great. Get Eternal Darkness and Metal Gear Solid: The Twin Snakes on GameCube app would totally be cool. But yeah, no, that's just some stuff right there. I'll mention more stuff after the briefing. Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, the Twin Snakes version, Psycho Mantis looks for Nintendo games on your GameCube memory cards.
That is also true.
Super Mario Sunshine.
Yeah, the Twin Snakes is a whole it's a whole thing. Like, not only looking for Nintendo references, there are other Nintendo references in that game. Like, you see like a GameCube or a Yoshi or a Mario every once in a while to really show, hey, you're on GameCube. I'll point them out as we go through some of those differences. But yeah, there are differences between there because that are, you know, Nintendo specific stuff as opposed to, you know, PlayStation references.
Well, I will say as well, if I get one of these few things happens, one, I get a Switch 2 and the game is available on there. 2, Sky ships me my GameCube, which is still at her house. I may play Twin Snakes at the very, very end of all this. It'll be like
yeah, no, Twin Snakes is still pretty solid. No pun intended. There you go. But yeah, no, between the two, though, if you had to pick between Twin Snakes or Metal Gear Solid 1 OG, I usually tell people to go with the OG because that's like the canon stuff that happens. Like, the Twin Snakes is kind of like the Hollywood reinterpretation, the anime version of the events that happened. I can elaborate more, but that's spoilers for other games.
Yeah, it's Kojima's chance to go like, actually, I'm going to change this and this and this.
It's the Hollywood in-universe movie of what happened in Shadow Moses, because Snake is the legend. They made actual books and movies and video games based off of Snake's missions in-universe in Metal Gear Solid. Like, one of the plausible explanations of what Twin Snakes is literally an in-universe video game based off of what happened. And that would be totally canon to say.
That's funny. Okay, so should I play some of these other files?
Oh yeah, go to the next one. Yeah, circle.
File 1, I guess?
Yep.
Oh.
Press circle. Oh, well, watch this cutscene. We'll go back to it.
Let me go back to Twin Lakes.
Why, Snake? Is your life in Alaska all that great?
There's a dog sled race this week.
Literally as I'm saying circle instead of X. Happens to everybody.
The sled race in the world? When did you become a dog musher?
He's a musher.
Right now, my 50 huskies are my only family. I've got to take care of them.
He's got 50 huskies? Damn.
Don't worry
Yeah,
about your
he's a musher.
dogs.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry, Snake, but this vessel is headed for the Bering Sea. There's no room for debate.
I told you. Even if I do owe you, I don't owe anything to this army.
Also,
or this country.
folks wondering about Snake's hair color, I'll go into that a little bit later.
Why should I be stupid enough to do that? I'm no patriot.
Snake, there's enough dirt in your file from your days as an agent to keep you in the stockade until you're a very old man.
Oh, I see. Blackmail.
No, Snake. I prefer to look at it as helping you come to a decision more easily. But anyway, I know you better than that. You'd take this assignment even without the threat.
Why do you say that?
You're a natural-born soldier. You're not the grow old gracefully type. It's the same for all of us who've seen real
And for extra context, this part's supposed to be after all the other briefings. We'll go back to the other briefings in a moment.
I'm a soldier, too. I know those feelings of powerlessness,
My bad.
frustration that you feel every day. You've tried to play the Boy Scout out there in Alaska, but you can't race dogs in the snow forever. Why don't you come back to us and be a soldier again?
You think my life is some kind of a joke?
Snake, I just want to give you back your purpose in life.
I do have a purpose. I race dogs. Didn't you hear me?
I'm a musher. Alright, we're gonna go back. Briefing!
Sorry about that.
It's fine. Like, it happens to everybody with the control scheme. For those wondering why it's circle instead of X, because in Japan, circle means yes and
I'm in a circle
correct.
and nothing's happening.
Huh? Oh, you gotta go to the right. D-pad.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, because in Japan, circle means confirm, and X means back or incorrect in Japan.
Facility includes
For some reason, they flipped that for Western audiences.
intelligence gathering equipment. We can't
Because if you were to translate a PlayStation controller to a Nintendo controller, circle would be in the same position as the A button.
Sounds like a spy movie. What's the insertion method?
Well, an air insertion is impossible.
Not with this storm going on.
That's why a lot of Metal Gear games had circle as confirmed before eventually adopting the Western X is confirmed and circle is back.
Is equipped with sonar detection capabilities. They'd be able to hear our engine or propeller noise.
And then
We'll launch a one-man SDV.
launch.
Launch.
Name it a torpedo. Only this has no propulsion device.
Dragon Ball character?
After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim.
You want me to swim in sub-zero Alaskan water?
Don't worry. That suit represents the latest advances in polythermal technology. The nuclear weapons disposal facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by CODEC after you reach your target.
Like me.
Anyone going with me?
As usual, this is a one-man infiltration mission.
Weapons and equipment OSP?
Yes, this is a top-secret black op. Don't expect any official support.
Well, shit.
Solo infiltration mission. Then you go to the next one, D-pad. There you go.
Yeah.
What's the time limit?
24 hours. They say they'll launch after 24 hours.
Do they say what the target will be?
So far, they haven't mentioned the target.
When did the countdown start?
5 hours ago.
So you have a whole day to save the world.
Okay. File 2.
Colonel, who are you speaking for?
Naturally, I'm representing the U.S. government.
So who's in supervisory control of this operation?
The President of the United States.
Which means
Of
that the
America?
president must be meeting
Bum,
with
bum,
his top aides in the
bum.
map room about now, huh?
No, at this
Well,
point,
then tell
they're
him to
still
get his
video
mech out and get his ass
conferencing
out
with
here.
each other.
This isn't Metal Wolf Chaos,
Shouldn't
man.
he issue a COG?
Not yet.
But he's the
Secretary
president
has
of the
operational
United
control
States
and
of
full
America.
control of the situation. After you infiltrate, if you
I have to
Richard!
remind you of that
your launch
constantly.
capabilities, a COG will be issued.
Well, if they haven't relocated to the nuclear shelter under Mount
I'm kind of
Washington,
glad your guys'
suppose there
president
isn't that
doesn't
much
have
reason to worry
a
yet.
mech at their
It's the national
disposal because
security
Yeah,
I
not currently, no.
Yes. So is the DIA, the Defense Intelligence Agency.
the DIA.
He
I'm starting
probably
to get a
he
bad
probably crashed
feeling
into a
about
McDonald's
this.
drive-thru.
They'll be
Probably.
serving us some support.
We don't need desk jockeys. We need a nuclear weapons specialist.
Of course. A nuclear weapons specialist has already been assigned to us.
Oh yeah, ectoplasmic snake. The original symbols for the PlayStation, like circle was meant for confirm, X was for unconfirm, the triangle was meant for like point of view, and then square was supposed to be like map. That's
Yep.
what the idea was when they originally made the
History behind the PlayStation symbols, which actually matches up with a lot of PlayStation 1 games if you think about it.
We need backup from a specialist. I'm just an amateur when it comes to nuclear weapons.
I know. That's why I've requested the assistance of a military analyst named Nastasha Romanenko. She'll be providing you backup by
I'll mention something funny about Nastasha after the cutscene's done.
She's built up an impressive record as an advisor for the Nuclear Emergency Search Team. Contact her.
When I look at her name, I'm like, ah, yes,
She's also an
definitely
expert on
Western
high-tech
lady, not
weapons.
Japanese lady.
Totally.
Where's she working
When I see
from?
her name.
At her home in Los Angeles.
California. Seems like a million miles away.
California.
California. All right, so
Ninja Gaiden Heights.
I was just thinking of that. The Wizard. Anyway, so about Nastasha, funny story is you could actually go through the whole game without calling Nastasha. You get cool extra lore and cool extra bits by calling her and stuff, which is great. But it's funny, you just go through the whole game without even calling her. The plot doesn't technically change, really. But what I like doing sometimes for funsies is I go through a majority of the game, and at the last possible moment where I could call her, I call her, and she says she can't wait to help me on this very long mission, right as it's about to be wrapped up.
Just before we get to the final boss, we just do all our calls with her.
Yeah. I mean, like, you get more stuff by calling her earlier. We'll probably call her in your playthrough, but I just like to point out you can go through, like, the whole game without calling her, or you can wait at the last possible second to call her, where she's very excited to help us save the world.
Wait, Jakato, what we do is, when we get really stuck, we'll call her. I know what to do. I'll call Natasha.
But yeah, no, I just wanted to point that out.
You're retired. Why are you involved in this?
Because there aren't many people who know Foxhound as well as I do.
Is that really the only reason?
I've been soldiering for a long time. I don't know anything.
Oh, and before anybody says anything, yes, that is the grandpa from Ben 10.
Colonel, you're a lousy liar.
I know some people are thinking that in the back of their mind. He sounds like the grandpa from Ben 10. They always do. But he was in Metal Gear first, guys. Technically, he was in Transformers G1 first, but that's a whole other thing.
Frank. A person
No, your name's
dear
not
to me
Frank,
is
it's
being
Colonel.
Held hostage.
Who is it?
My niece.
Don't worry, Frank's another guy. We'll cover that later.
Okay. Oh, jeez, they just keep adding.
Keep it coming. It's a Kojima game.
What was your niece doing here?
Several soldiers were reported missing the day of the revolt. And my niece was one of those called in as an emergency replacement.
She looks like you.
She's my little brother's girl. He died in the Gulf War. And since then, I've been watching after her.
A personal motive, Colonel.
Oh, yeah, she's exactly
That's not very
18.
soldierly.
I'm retired. I'm just an old man.
Oh,
now.
and don't forget, this game takes place in the distant future of 2005.
Friends.
I've thought of us as friends.
The
since
very
all of
far
that.
distant future of 2005.
With my personality, I don't have too many friends.
Through the lens of 1998.
About you. It's what makes you human.
World's worst MGS
Please,
player.
Snake.
What are you talking about, One Roll?
Save my
You're good at
niece
video
now.
games.
All right. But I have
That'll
two
make
conditions.
that'll make him crazy.
Name them.
1, no more secrets between us. I want complete disclosure at all times. And 2, I'll only accept orders directly from you, Colonel. No cutoffs involved, okay?
Agreed. That's why I was called. But one thing,
What?
I'm not a colonel anymore. Just a retired old warhorse.
I understand, Colonel.
Ah.
All right. So I have an ad playing, so I'm just gonna let that play through before I do the next one.
Yeah, go
I
for
don't
it.
want
Yeah.
anybody to miss out.
It's all fine.
It's only a minute long. So.
Don't worry, you're getting a cutscene in between your cutscene.
While we wait, do you have any fun facts?
Fun facts. Well, we're gonna be doing something still after these cutscenes before we actually start the game. I will talk about it once we get through all these scenes.
By the time I start playing the game, I'll have to stop.
No, that's don't worry. It's part of the Metal Gear experience. It's part movie, part video game.
Kojima.
It's the Kojima-isms.
I guess I should expect this after Snatcher.
Oh yeah, no, totally. Because this is like the main game he was working on, like right after Police Knots. That's why I'm not sure if you heard it, but when he started up the game, you hear the jingle from Police Knots.
Mm-hmm. I did kind of notice. Okay, so that ad is ended. So
Hey, there you go.
next part of file to put this next tape in.
What was your niece doing here?
Several soldiers were reported missing the day of the revolt. And my niece was one of those called
Oh, shit,
in
did
as
I
an
just watch
emergency
this?
replacement.
No, this is just a different one.
She looks like you.
Oh wait, no, this is the one he did
My
see.
little brother's.
Yeah, you can press the button.
Okay.
Take out the tape. Put the other one in.
That doctor, is she part of this operation too?
She was in charge of Foxhound's gene therapy. She knows more about those men.
Yeah,
than
you know,
anyone
skinny
else.
jeans,
You mean you've seen them naked?
baggy jeans.
Make no no mistake. I'm not a nurse. I'm a scientist.
By the way, what was that injection for?
It's a combination of nanomachines and an anti-freezing
Nanomachines,
peptide so that
son.
your blood and other bodily fluids don't
Nanos?
freeze, even at subarctic temperatures.
Yeah,
Machines.
little thing about that. Nanomachines were already a meme before Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, but then they really became a meme after that game.
Now I don't have to worry about food.
When we get to the game where nanomachines is the explanation for everything,
No
I'll point out the meme.
A class of drugs which will help improve your mental functioning.
It'll make me smarter, huh? Anything else?
Yes, Benzedrine. It's a type of stimulant. It'll keep you alert and responsive for 12 straight hours.
That was quite a cocktail.
That's why Snake doesn't have to worry about getting tired in the video
Will
game.
also
Thank you,
keep your
man.
Codec's batteries charged up.
I guess I can call you when I'm ready to go on a diet.
You're welcome.
Wondering why Snake is always like super alert and ready to go fighting for a whole day. Now you know.
Did she also inject him? Did she also inject him with the infinite ammo?
No, don't worry. The infinite ammo is a whole other thing.
The chief of DARPA and the president of an arms manufacturing company. What business did they have at a nuclear weapons disposal facility?
The truth is that secret exercises were being conducted at the time the terrorist group attacked.
Exercises.
Extremely important exercises if those two were directly involved. Were they testing some kind of new advanced weapon?
I'm not privy to that information.
Do we know exactly where they're being held?
The DARPA chief has also been injected with the mini-transmitter. As you get closer, you should be able to pick up his location on your radar.
Oh.
This is weird.
Yeah.
My stream is gone down into the red, but my kilobits per second have gone up.
Oh, weird.
So I don't know if OBS is just being weird or if I have a delay.
Oh, actually, before... was there something else you're gonna say?
I was gonna say, you're not getting a delay or anything, are you?
I don't think so.
Okay.
All right, before you go to the next one, there is a thing, can you do something for me real quick?
Sure, what's up?
I need you to press L1 and R1 at the same time.
Okay. Doing that now.
Just give it a minute. Okay. And now I need you to go to screen settings real quick.
Oh, should I turn smoothing off?
Yeah, I was about to say, you could turn smoothing on. Cool thing about this, too, is like if you wanted to change the wallpaper or change where the game is, whether to the center, the left, or the right, you could do that.
I like that wallpaper.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they technically have a CRT effect, but you can choose to have that on or off. It's totally up to you.
I'll leave that off.
Okie dokie. Oh, no, you pressed the button again.
I hit X to get out of the menu.
Back to the briefing. All right, get back to that. There you go.
This one, right?
Yeah.
We're on, I think.
Yeah, I forgot about that filter thing, because they made that to... That was in a later update. They got the ability to get rid of it.
Missile?
They say they do. They even gave us the serial number of the warhead they plan to use.
Was the number confirmed?
I'm afraid so. At the very least,
Nightman, are you
they've
still
got
in my
their
chat?
hands on a real nuclear warhead.
Isn't there some kind of safety device to prevent this type of
Safety.
terrorism?
Yes. Every missile and warhead in our arsenal is equipped with a PAL, which uses a discrete detonation code.
Hey, pal.
Permissive action.
You got a
link.
problem, pal?
The safety control system built into all nuclear
You're gonna
weapons
pay, pal.
But even so, we can't rest easy.
Why not?
Because the DARPA chief knows the detonation code.
Bum, bum, bum.
But even if they have a nuclear warhead, it must have been removed from its missile. All the missiles on these disposal sites are supposed to be dismantled. It's not that easy to get your hands on an ICBM.
That used to be true. But since
could-
the end of the
you
Cold
can get
War,
your hands on
you
an
can get
IBM.
anything if you have enough money.
And if you really want to, you could also check out your IMDb.
That is true. Though there's nothing on mine because I haven't listed any of the things I've been in.
Yeah, no, same. I gotta update mine.
I really should update it and put the games and stuff that I'm in, so because people are like,
Same.
"What games you in?" I'm like, "Oh, I don't even remember."
Yeah, I'm like in a handful of them. A handful of games, a handful of commercials, and a handful of shows.
Right. Well,
Keep it coming. We're not at a cutscene city yet.
How well armed are these terrorists? I know there was an exercise going on at the time they revolted.
They're heavily armed, I'm afraid.
What about their battle experience?
The 6 members of Foxhound in charge are all hardened veterans. They're tough enough to eat nails and ask for seconds.
I wouldn't expect anything less from Foxhound.
The others are next-generation special forces. They're not your average grunts either.
All right then.
Yeah, if soldiers so great, where are soldiers 2? Introduce soldiers 2.
So what exactly are they demanding?
A person's remains.
Remains?
That's right. To be more accurate, cell specimens which contain the individual's genomic information.
Cell specimens? Why would they want that?
The terrorists need them. You see, these next-generation special forces have been strengthened through gene therapy.
Strengthened?
You've heard of the Human Genome Project.
Like I said, Snake is a
They've
parrot.
been mapping the human genome, and they're nearly finished. Following up on this research, the military...
Most of Snake's dialogue is just repeating what he just heard with a question mark.
...which are responsible for making effective soldiers.
There are genes that do that?
Yes. And using gene therapy, they're able to transplant those genes into regular soldiers.
Gene therapy?
I'll explain this part. With gene therapy, we can remove those genes which we know may lead to sickness or disease, and at the same time
genes need
splice in
therapy.
genes with beneficial
put them in the
effects,
dryer.
such as resistance to cancer. for
Yeah, no,
example.
I like it as a joke. Every time they say gene, I think of like genes in the
At the
context.
same time, add genetic
Like gene therapy. Like, what do they need therapy for?
So if you knew what genes were responsible...
Skinny
for
jeans,
perfect
baggy
soldier,
jeans,
you could implant
denim
it the same
jeans.
way, right?
Yes, we could.
But it all depends on being able to isolate and identify those soldier genes.
And in order to do that...
Soldier jeans. You get out of the thrift store.
Genomic information of one of the greatest soldiers
Gotta go to the army
ever.
surplus store
Yeah.
to get the soldier.
To get the soldier jeans, you go to the surplus.
Every time I think I'm getting through the pile of VHSs, they just give me another pile.
One of the greatest soldiers ever?
The man they call the greatest warrior of the 20th century.
You don't mean Big Boss.
That's right.
Bum,
We've
bum,
been working
bum.
feverishly to identify the genes responsible for his incredible combat skill. So far, we've discovered about 60 of the so-called soldier genes.
So his body was recovered after all.
Yes, and his cells have remained frozen in a cryo chamber. His genomic information is a priceless treasure to mankind.
Priceless to the military, perhaps.
His body was burned severely, but it was possible to restore his DNA profile from just a single strand of his hair.
You people are amazing. And then you're gonna transplant those genes into soldiers?
Yes. We'll use a process that I discovered called gene targeting. The strongest soldiers don't become what they are by acquiring their skills through training or experience. We now know that hereditary factors are far more crucial for creating superior soldiers.
Super soldiers.
Snake, we can't give them his body. It's potentially more dangerous than all the nuclear warheads on that island put together.
I hear the terrorists are calling themselves the Sons of Big Boss.
The sons of Big Boss?
Plot just keeps on getting thicker and thicker.
There's only one son of Big Boss. Well, maybe a few. I don't know.
We will find out eventually.
Tell me about these next-generation special forces.
They started out as an anti-terrorist special ops unit, made up of former members of biochem units, technical escort units, and a nuclear emergency search team. Their purpose was to respond to threats involving next-generation weapons of mass destruction, including NBC weapons.
Until they were added.
Yeah, I gotta watch out for the peacock.
Who's they?
These guys didn't start out as regular army.
Looks like a pretty international group. Mercenaries?
Yeah, and it gets worse. Most of them were from a merc agency that I think you're familiar with. They were part of Big Boss's private guard. And after Big Boss went down, the military just bought out all their contracts.
Outer heaven.
After that, they were merged with our own VR unit, Force 21, and retrained. If you ask me, these so-called next-generation special forces should be called simulated soldiers. They have no real battle experience.
Video game players, huh?
Don't forget they've all been
Yeah.
strengthened with gene
We'll get into that soon, don't you
genes which
worry.
make them excellent soldiers. Don't get careless just because they don't have much experience.
I thought using genetically modified soldiers was prohibited by
There is some meta
international law.
commentary on a lot of people who play a lot of soldier video games playing this video game.
The interesting thing is that nearly every member of the
So funny
unit
because,
conspired in this attack.
I recently, like, I say recently, but it was in the
Yeah.
last couple months, I rewatched Fahrenheit 9/11, the documentary by Michael Moore.
Oh, nice.
And he interviewed soldiers in it, and talked about like how like a lot of them thought, oh, this will be a lot like the games I play, like Counter-Strike. Nope, war is different
Mm-hmm.
than Counter-Strike.
How could an entire unit be subverted to rebellion?
They're calling it a revolution.
Since they all went through the same gene therapy, they probably felt closer than brothers. They see the unit as their only family.
The sons of Big Boss. But if they were regular army, they must have been interviewed periodically by army counselors.
Actually,
According to their files, they all got
just
straight
realized
A's on
something.
the psychological tests. They all seemed like fine, upstanding, patriotic soldiers.
But they all took part in the uprising?
No, several people didn't show up on the day of the exercise. That's why there was a resupply of troops.
Was there any sign recently that something might be wrong?
There was a report a month ago that they were acting strangely.
Apparently they consulted classified information about the soldier genes and performed their own gene therapy experiments.
They can do that even without you?
Well, our gene therapy process is almost completely automated. And besides that, they're all geniuses with IQs over 180.
Totally over 180 IQs on these guys we're about to fight. Totally.
It's a secret of the highest order. We've been hoping to investigate this thing quietly and deal with it behind closed doors.
you said that so loudly as if to say,
Don't worry about it.
High-Tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound. Your former unit, and one that I was a commander of. An elite group combining firepower and expertise. They're every bit as good as when I was commanding them.
So they're still around.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity.
They all got cool,
Psycho
flashy
Max
trench coats.
With his powerful psychic abilities.
I would say send in
Sniper
counters,
Wolf,
but they won't be
the
invented
beautiful
for,
and deadly
for
sharpshooter.
probably a couple hundred years.
Decoy Octopus, Master of Disguise.
Be really careful of that guy.
Vulcan Raven, Giant and Shaman. And Revolver Ocelot, Specialist in Interrogation, and a formidable gunfighter.
Looks like a lovely bunch of folks.
And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound Squad Leader, Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake?
Yes. And you're the only person who can stand against him.
The sinister shit. Shut up, wonderful.
Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake.
Liquid
He
Snake.
has the same code name as you.
No, he's the parrot.
Tell me what you know.
He fought in the Gulf War as a teenager, the youngest person in the SAS. His job was to track down and destroy mobile Scud missile launching platforms. You were there too, I believe. Didn't you infiltrate Western Iraq with a platoon of Green Berets?
I was just a kid myself back then.
The details are classified, but it seems that originally he penetrated the Middle East as a sleeper for the SIS.
He was a spy for the British Secret Intelligence Service?
But he never once showed his face in Century House. He was taken prisoner in Iraq, and after that there was no trace of him for several years. After you retired, he was rescued and became a member of Foxhound.
I thought that by the time I left, they were no longer using code names.
I don't know his real name. That information is so highly classified that even I can't look at it. Here's a photo of him. Pretty shocking, huh? His skin tone is different, but otherwise you two are exact duplicates.
Bum bum bum.
I have a twin?
I don't know the details.
Twin
But it
snakes.
seems so. That's why we really need you for this mission.
You're the only one who can beat him. Now that I've met you, I know. You've got something that he doesn't. I
Bum,
can
bum,
see it in
bum.
your eyes.
Why don't I find that thought more comforting?
Okay, now you want to hit the exit button. And there should be an extra tape here. Here we go.
I need to borrow your scissors.
What are you going to do?
Don't worry, just gonna clean myself up a little.
Huh?
I don't want to be mistaken for the leader of the terrorists.
So a little context there. If you notice in the briefing cutscene, Snake had like very long blonde hair going on, which is exactly the same kind of hairstyle that Liquid had. So in the actual game, you'll notice he has more of like a clean cut and his hair is darker. Because there was like theories originally that Snake was like really blonde and he just dyed his hair and stuff. But then later on it got like retconned to saying that no, he actually does have like brown hair and everything. But he still had long hair at the time, so he gets the haircut. But back in 1997, 98, 99, all that kind of stuff, a lot of folks were saying, oh, maybe he originally had the same hair color as Liquid and looked just like him. But yeah, that's a little extra stuff right there. You can check out Special real quick. I'll just go over that real quick, and there's another thing we could do before actually starting. So you can't read this because it's all in Japanese because we're playing this edition of the game. But if you hit previous operations, they give you like blurs of what happened in Metal Gear and Metal Gear Solid 2. So if anybody really want to know what, like, hey, what's the deal with Snake? What's his story? You can figure out what he, did. They just give you like blurbs of like what happened in those games. But you can still play without knowing that. But what we are going to do is, what you're gonna do now is you're actually going to go back to the main menu, not this menu, but the main menu, by hitting R1 and L1 and R1, and return to the main menu.
Okay.
No, but there's a reason for this. Don't worry about that. All right, so what you want to do now is go start VR disc.
You want me to start the VR missions?
Yeah, you want to play a few of these before starting up the main game.
Okay.
So technically, in Integral, these were all like part of the same release. They put VR as its own separate thing. It's basically its own video game in its own right. That's why in the West, it released as its own video game. You can watch its opening cutscene. Don't worry about it. So this is basically a whole video game right here of like super side missions, a cool bunch of activities, extra bonus stuff, like goofy stuff going on. It's like its own special game using the Metal Gear Solid 1 engine. And in the context of Metal Gear Solid, actual soldiers have access to this VR technology, and this is the video game missions that Snake was talking about, where a bunch of soldiers play this and they think they can suddenly be a super secret agent, you know? So in universe, this is real stuff that the characters play and use to train. In the original Metal Gear Solid, there was only like 5 to 10 missions, like sneaking around and then maybe shooting some guns and stuff. But these are like, they're over like 300 missions in the actual VR missions game disc, which again, in its own right, could be its own whole thing. We're only gonna play a few of these just to get some bonuses for Metal Gear Solid 1.
Oh, okay. So there's a
Yeah, I'm not expecting you to play all 300 of these missions.
Yeah.
Maybe as a different stream, maybe as its own separate thing, but we just want to do like a handful of these, just to, you get a little hand of the controls, and you get a little bonus thing when you start up the game.
Yeah. Okay. This is a real long intro.
Oh yeah, no, this is just, this intro is here to show that there's a whole lot to do in this compared to the original Metal Gear Solid, which only had, like I said, it only had like a handful of missions. Yeah, there's UFOs, kaiju, a whole like
Is that UFO run by is that UFO run by a dog like in Silent Hill?
Maybe, but there's also like giant kaijus you can fight too, and like a detective mode, like visual novel detective mode. There's a bunch of crazy stuff you can do in VR missions. That's why I often recommend people to check out VR missions if you get the chance to. Like, not just for the context of getting the little bonus from Metal Gear Solid when you start it up, but for the little bonus modes, because there's fun stuff you can do. Again, it's like, it's its own video game in its own right.
Don't get careless.
Yeah, that's detective mode.
Damn.
And then even a hidden playable character? What?
Oh, you played Gray Fox?
Yeah, you get a few missions of those. And there's the kaiju.
Oh my god. That's a huge
Genola.
I did on board the Discovery.
Look at these freaking models.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. All right. Okay.
Bam, bam, bam,
so,
bam. All right, now you can press start on this.
so
You can just,
what-
like-
do I go to VR training or?
Maybe just go to options real quick to make sure if there's like any English context there, if you have to do anything for this.
Right.
Okay, no, actually, I think you're good. You can just go into VR training. I know it's gonna have some Japanese stuff, but don't worry about it. It's pretty straightforward what you gotta do for the first few missions. And you want to go into sneaking mode
Okay.
and just keep on clicking. You'll eventually get into a
Oh,
no weapon. And then you want to do practice level 1. All I can do is sneak past these guys or beat them up before they can hit you. You can also get used to the controls a little bit before you do anything. Don't worry, this is a pretty easy one. So you can just learn controls and what to do. Just be careful not to knock on that wall, because you can't knock on walls.
How do you knock on walls?
Circle.
Oh, I see.
Uh-oh. Oh, hide a bit. And you can grab this guy or flip him while you're running if you hold on to the square button right behind him. Oh, keep running. Keep running. There you go. You get that trophy? Get good.
I got a trophy. Yeah. Okay.
But also,
next phase.
if you go, you can try again real quick, because I want to show you how to choke out some guards, too.
Okay.
So what you want to do is, when he has his back turned, hold on to the square button. You'll be able to get him in a chokehold, and you just mash the square after having him in a chokehold. You'll be able to, KO him.
So hold it and then mash it.
Yes. When you're when you get right behind him, hold it. Oh, no, you flipped him over again. You're doing a direction. Just complete it again. What you want to make sure is when you're behind him, don't press a direction. You gotta, like, dead drop stop.
Oh, you can't press a direction. Okay.
Yeah, because if you press a direction, you'll flip him.
Okay. Well, that's not confusing at all.
PS1 game, please understand. Alright, there you go. Careful, you might see it from that angle. Yep, there you go. You almost got him, though. You got him in the chokehold. Just gotta make sure when you grab him, not an angle where he can see you. This will help you later.
Okay.
Just give it a moment. You can lean on that wall. Get a good angle. So normally you'd also press and knock on walls to work as a distraction, but you can't really do that here because it's pretty straightforward. Oh,
What the fuck?
is that it? You gotta be a little bit more to the left a little. Don't worry. Like, in the actual main game, that wouldn't be a problem, but this one, it's you're supposed to be sneaking around, so don't worry. That's not something that'll happen in the normal one, but because we're in VR training, it's doing it. Don't worry. You'll get it.
Directly behind his back. Okay.
Directly behind him, maybe a little to the left more. There you go. There you go. Keep mashing. There you go. And now you know how to choke out somebody. Alternatively, if you don't want to do the KO, if you don't want to KO somebody, because you do get rewarded sometime in these games for not doing KOs, you can drag the body a bit before letting go, and they'll be, like, knocked out for a little bit. But they will wake up eventually and look around to see if they can find anybody.
Okay.
So that is
So next
that is
stage
an
then?
option. Yeah, do the next stage. This will also help you improve your sneaking skills a bit. Because look, you also got a radar on the top that tells you where they're looking, their field of vision, all that jazz. You can also use this area too if you want to try out knocking on walls to distract guards. But like, you can just complete it right now right there, but I recommend trying it again just so you know how the wall knocking mechanic works.
What button do you hit to knock the wall?
When you're leaning on the wall, just press circle.
Gotcha.
Uh-oh. You might not have a way to escape from that one, because that guy's like, okay, no, you're good, you're good. Okay, now keep moving. There you go. All right, there you go.
Alrighty.
All right, next one.
How many of these do you want me to do?
We'll just do like a couple more, and then we can get into it.
Okay. How do I duck?
See, this will teach you how to play some controls. There you go. So the reason why I like the VR missions, because they actually use some of the music from the old MSX games.
Oh yeah. There we go. So that sucks that the map doesn't show up when you're crouched
Yeah.
in first
Later
person.
games, they give you the option to make that turn on, but in the first game, you can't. It's just going by your eyes when you're doing that.
Yeah. Just if Gene sucks. Oh shit.
See, now they're making it more clever how you sneak by these guys. There you go. There are a couple of ways how to complete some of these levels. Like, example, if you knocked on the wall there, you can make them move away from that spot. Oh, let's see how I handle this one.
Boy. Well, they don't move at all.
For now. You'll see.
Damn it.
Ruh-roh.
This might be. I forgot to mention, I'm not good at puzzles.
It's fine. Also, there's multiple ways to go about some of these stuff, because as you can
Wait,
see...
they're asleep.
Yeah, so... You might want to think about that for a moment.
Damn it.
There's a little trick going on here. I'm waiting to see if you can notice what it is.
They feel asleep? Yeah, they feel asleep, Bloody.
Classic line. Okay, wow, you actually went through that. Okay, the trick with that was those light blue areas. They make noise when you walk over it.
Oh, okay.
So when you were walking over there, that they normally should have caught you there, but you were just like right out of their field of vision when they woke up. Otherwise, you would have been caught right there. You got very lucky there. What you're supposed to do normally is like crawl over those areas because they don't make any noise when you crawl over it. But that works too. You were good with that one. Okay, next one.
I'm still doing some? Okay.
Yeah, you don't worry. You're almost done. Yeah, think about this one. You can lean on that wall and get a good idea of what you're looking at, because you can lean on walls to see the next area you're moving over to.
Oh, shit.
Oh, nope.
That was an accident. I went too far. I meant to go to the wall, and I went too far.
Don't worry, this is why this is practice.
Okay. They're like gun cameras or something, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. There's also, they also can't see directly below them, too. So if you're, like, right under it, they can't see you.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. What they can see is through the cone, and they can't see directly underneath them.
Let's see.
There you go.
There we go. Hell yeah.
Impressive, Snake.
You only got a few more of these.
Oh, you want me to go through all of these?
Well, not all of them, just for this section. Like, you're already like mostly through most of them for this section. Uh-oh. Like I said, you get a little bonus thing for doing this. Oh, laser light.
Wait, what? Oh, I didn't even see that.
Yeah, if you notice, you have cigarettes equipped right now because the smoke lets you see the lasers.
The regular release VR. Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, wait, how do you use them?
If you have them equipped, they automatically equipped it for you.
Okay.
The other thing to note, too, is normally in the game, when you have SIGs equipped, your health slightly goes down the more you use them. But since we're in VR missions, you don't have to worry about it. Uh-oh.
Damn it. I could barely see that.
Yeah, one roll's right. Yeah, I'm basically giving you the regular VR missions that would have been in the regular Metal Gear Solid 1.
Okay. Oh.
Like I said, we're not doing all 300 missions here today.
What?
Uh-oh.
You have to get, like, right in front of them to see it. Shit.
Yeah, you gotta, like, stop, like, dead drop stop before you move over it. Now, careful of that guy, he's gonna be moving around. Now, you either choose to walk around them or take them out. That's totally up to you. Uh-oh, you flipped him. Hide.
Damn it!
Oh, so close.
I almost made it. Shit.
You almost got it, though. You're learning.
This might be the stream, guys.
No, often a lot of folks actually do play the first few VR missions before starting the game. But it's well worth it, so you know what you're doing when you're actually starting the real game. I know some folks like starting, like, right into the game blind, and they have a little bit of tutorials, but trust me, like, you're gonna love knowing all this stuff when you actually begin the game.
Damn it. It's so precise how you have to, like, get behind them to do the thing.
Yeah, don't worry about it. You'll get it eventually. Uh-oh.
Damn it. Fuck. I held it though and I tapped it, like you said, but it didn't. It flipped him instead.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta wait a bit before doing it. You can also choose to, like, walk around them, because, like, you don't have to
Well, I'm trying
engage.
to, it's, like, right there.
That's also true.
Because he could see me if the laser isn't going up.
Right. You can probably get him now.
Stand in that spot, right?
Oh, I'll be moved a little bit. Okay, now go after him. There you go.
There we go.
Now you gotta worry about the lasers.
It's going down.
They move at different speeds.
Yeah. I'm right here, too.
Alright, one more to go.
Yeah. Oh, this is not a good angle for me to see this.
Oh, so
Damn it.
close.
I couldn't tell how high it was. Is there a way to change your, like...
It's automatic, but, like, it'll get higher. Don't worry about it. I'm sure, like, once you get past that, when you get back to that laser, you'll be able to get it the second time. Alright, then I can just go after the guy. He's gonna turn around. He's gonna face against the... You can just get him. Oh, no. There you go. That's a slow-moving laser. Yeah. That should be fine now. Just watch out for this last one.
Yeah.
You just wait for it to go all the way to the top.
Oh, I didn't realize...
All right, yeah, you're good. You're good.
Jeez.
You're good. You can go. There you go.
Okay. How do you use first-person view?
Triangle.
Oh,
Yeah, there is a first-person view. The triangle.
well, shit. That would have been good to know.
I forgot because the game doesn't actually tell you about that until like later on.
Damn it.
Yeah, it's too low of a thing. They can see you behind there.
I
So
thought about crouching for a second.
yeah, no, you're right to think that. Yeah, you can't move in first person, and this one does not have first person shooting except for a few weapons. Yeah, you just wait before... Yeah, there you go. Uh-oh. Okay. Alright, yeah, you're good. There you go.
There we go.
Only a few more, and then you're good.
Okay.
Alright, here's an interesting one.
Oh, boy.
Alright, to help you out, I'm already going to say this. L2 and R2 are your items and weapons. Go check them out real quick.
I don't know what that says, but sure.
Cardboard box.
Oh.
That's all you need to know. It's a cardboard box.
Does that actually work against the cameras?
Well, why would a camera be alerted by a cardboard box? Go try it out. There you go.
So funny.
People think it's a meme, but it legit works. You gotta be careful when you're moving, though.
Yep. God, so many cameras around doesn't give you a lot of opportunity.
Yeah, you gotta be careful where you stop the box at, too. Sometimes you gotta wait it out a little bit. Oh! Real close, though. You got near the end.
Okay.
Yeah, for the first bit, you could just, like, walk there until they... You got a little bit of leeway. You gotta be careful, because if you're still in motion, when they go over you, then they know, hey, something's up.
Is there like a walk instead of a run?
Eventually they do, but not in this one. Like, mostly full speed when you have the box.
Not a good spot.
Yeah, you're gonna wait that out a little bit. Oh boy.
Oh.
Oh boy, this is this is tough. Might be like a brief window. Yeah, there you go. Moved a little bit.
There we go.
Gotta
I gotta get up.
gotta
just a
worm
little
it.
bit more. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Careful. Almost there. There you go.
There we go.
Nice.
Impressive, Snake.
All right, after this, I think you only got 4 more, and then that's all the VR from the original game.
This guy doesn't move, does he?
Nope.
Damn it, he spotted me?
Footprints.
Damn it.
Also, remember, you can flip dudes over when you're moving around.
Right. Be mindful of the footprints too, eh? Shit.
Whose footprints are these? What was that noise?
There you go.
What was that noise?
Impressive, Snake.
He's tired. A lot of options here. Ooh,
Damn it.
close. Well, now you know their patterns, so if you want to take them out, you can do that.
Long ass pattern. Shit.
Well, there's a lot of times where they're facing away where you can just sneak up on them. Again, you also have the option of flipping them instead of, like, full-out takeout.
Well, the thing is, flipping them doesn't kill them, right?
No, but, like, they'll only be searching the immediate area, not, like, like, if you're running, if you're moving in a different direction, you'll be fine. Uh-oh. Yeah, watch out for those.
Damn it. I didn't expect him to move right away.
Yeah, that was unfortunate timing. But you got the idea, though. And you also know to watch out for those pitfalls. You can walk over them, but you gotta immediately get off them as soon as you do. Uh-oh. Ooh, close.
Damn it.
Well, you're getting the right idea.
I feel like this is going to be a long game.
Don't worry. There's just a little extra effort in here just to teach you how to play the game. Once we get into it, you'll be like, oh yeah, these guys are totally easy.
Oh, fuck, I forgot he was there.
Ooh,
Damn it.
almost had it though.
Uh,
You were like right there, so you have an idea how to do it.
damn it.
That's one. There's a little bit of a gap right there if you want to hide out in that hole. You see that one?
Yeah.
There you
There
go.
we go. Jesus.
All right, after this, two more, and then you're good.
Oh boy.
And remember, you could also knock on walls too, get them distracted.
Yeah. Where's this guy? He's right there. Okay.
There you go.
There we go. That wasn't too bad.
Yeah. Some of them are pretty straightforward like that.
Okay, there's only two guys in this one. Okay. Let's see this pattern.
If you notice, you also have to watch out for spotlights.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Damn it.
so close.
Oh, I thought I had it.
I thought you had that too. That was really close. You almost got that. That is a way to go about it. Again, there's lots of ways to go about these levels. That is a way to do it. Now, mind you, when you're playing the actual game too, eventually you have weapons, so that's also a possible option. But this is
And
about
also,
sneaking.
I was gonna ask you in the main game, getting
Yeah.
caught doesn't mean
Not immediate
they
game
have
over,
to
no.
catch you.
Unless you're playing on like the hardest of difficulties, it's not an immediate game over.
Okay. Hey.
All right,
It's just
one more to
in
go.
this, like, you can't get caught at all.
Yeah, because this one's all about sneaking. All right, done beta training
Okay.
up to stuff right here.
Holy shit.
Either this is the last one or the next one's the last one. I gotta remember, but like you're really close to the end of this.
So
Either this one or the next one. At least as far as I remember. It's hard to tell because these ones have more missions than the regular one. But if anything, we'll see this, and then the next one, if there is one, and then that should actually be enough VR missions to get the bonus. Anyhow.
oh, okay.
So we'll complete this, see if there's another one. If there is, we'll do that one, and then if there is...
I think it's
After that, then we're good.
So.
Huh?
I think it said there were 15.
Okay. Yeah. See, I remember a lot about Metal Gear, but when it comes to precise numbers, that's another story. I'm more of like a lore and historian and little goofy gameplay type of deal rather than
Damn it. You saw me over there?
precise numbers.
Hmm. There's 5 of them.
Remember, you can still deal with knocking.
How many of them will come over to that, though?
The ones that are the closest that will hear it. Like, if there's a bunch of them in one spot, then they'll do it. But, like, from there, see what I mean? Now, when you do that, you can do that, and oh, okay, yeah, no, there you go. Uh-oh. He's coming back. Might turn around. Okay. There you go. Uh-oh.
Shit.
You heard that?
Damn it.
All right. Here's a little tip. When you knocked around, when you got that other guy, you actually had the opportunity to knock him out too. When you did the knock wall, when you knocked on the first wall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like when you knocked on that first wall, you went right around him, and then you should be able to grab him as soon as he gets his attention. Yeah, see, he's on the path right there. He could. Oh wait, no, you just waited for him to go around the other
What
way.
was I supposed to do?
No, you go around the other way. What you did last time, where you went around like
Oh, okay.
the one that he was the opposite side. You were able to sneak up behind him.
Okay.
Yeah, whichever way he's going, and then just go behind him. Uh-oh. Keep moving. Ah. But you got the idea, though, right?
It's that. Oh, I keep holding the D-pad down when I go to press square, and that's.
You also have the option of using stick to move around, too. D-pad or stick works. They're both viable control schemes. Well, if you want to get technical, this game did release before the sticks were available for PlayStation. But later on, they added analog support in later re-releases. Bum, bum, bum. Uh-oh, hide. And you can knock on the wall again to get their attention if you want to really distract them. Oh, he was at the corner though. You go to the opposite wall. Like, if you keep on knocking on walls, they'll get distracted. Like, they'll forget about the last thing they heard, and they'll just hear the most immediate noise. There you go.
There we go. Got that guy.
And you can just keep on doing that for like a couple of them. Yeah. And this one, you don't have to worry about bodies, like, giving away your cover. Later games, that's another story, though. Gotta make sure to stay away from his path, though. Whoop.
Oh, he saw me on the corner. Fuck's sakes.
Whoopsies.
I'm not gonna lie, I might not finish these right now. If it keeps going like this.
Don't worry, you'll get it.
Okay.
And you can do the same maneuver on this guy if you knock on the white wall. A little bit further, one of the other walls. Gotta wait for him to come back. He's away right now. Just remember to hide behind walls, careful corners. Oh.
Damn it.
What I recommend for that is use the same pillar you knocked on, just on the other side. Because if you saw that, like on the left side, there's like still the wall right there instead of going to the other pillar.
Okay, so sorry, what were you saying?
Okay, so go back to the other pillar. The other one. Oh, careful. Hold on. Yeah, no, don't worry. You're fine. He's out of range. Okay, see that pillar? Immediately, like, if you go to the left of that, there's still a wall right there, because you can lean on that wall. The other side, like, just keep on moving to the left, and then up, and then to the right. That will give you enough cover to sneak up behind this guy when you knock on the other end. Oh. Oh. Okay, now you gotta move now. What I meant was you gotta do the other wall, the bottom wall, and then hide on that side.
I don't understand.
Okay, so you know how you got the bottom wall before on the first guy, right?
Yeah.
Do the same thing, but do it on the right pillar for when the other guy comes around. Instead of going to another pillar. Like that exact same motion. Just do that, but put that onto the right pillar.
Like this?
No, like, go to the right pillar. Right pillar. You saw how you got the bottom wall before? That bottom wall?
Yeah.
Do the same thing where you just go around the wall, but on the other side.
Oh, go left instead of right.
Right.
But there's that other guy there. That's the thing I'm worried about, because he's going to see me.
If you time it right, when the other guy's not looking, you'll be able to do it. And also, that guy only has a certain amount. Like, if you're out of that guy's cone range, he won't be able to catch you. See?
Okay.
Then now you might be able to sneak this last guy because he's just stationary. If you can just time it where he's not looking. Just remember, you can also flip dudes, so if you want to, like, when you time it right, where he can't see you, and then just sprint over and flip a guy to get to the goal, you could do that. This may take 1 or 2 tries now that you know how to get rid of that second dude. Yeah, if you just time this, you might just be able to skip him entirely. Ooh,
Damn it.
close.
Uh,
You almost got it, though. You got the idea, though.
what's the bonus you get for doing this?
Trust me, it's like you really
Is it worth it?
you already figured out how to do it. You just had to time it right. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, you got lucky there. I was worried that was already going to be a game over.
Wait, I choked him and then he flipped? What?
You didn't mash it. There was like an in between the mash, so that was like a dead drop. But don't worry, you're fine. You're good. You're still going. Normally you would have got caught there, but you got lucky. Uh-oh, hide, hide. Just wait for them to reset, and then go behind that wall again. There you go. Uh-oh.
God damn it.
See, if you flip them too many times, they get knocked out for a while, and then they're just on the ground for a bit. There you go.
There we go. Got him. I just gotta watch these.
You notice there's a pillar there you might be able to eventually.
That's what I'm thinking, yeah. I just want him to go down a little more
Right.
before I do it. Damn it!
Ah, close.
Oh my god! Ugh.
Now, alternatively, if you want to, like, get rid of that other guy, you can use that pillar trick again for that guy in the center. Take out 3 dudes. Totally optional. He'll be back. There you go. I turned at the last second. There might be some cases where you can just, like, straight run for it.
Okay, I got like 4 minutes left, so is this worth it? Should I just give up on this?
I think you'll be able to get it. Because, like, you got towards the end there. I think you'll be able to complete it. If anything, you'll be completing the VR mission, so you'll be set for, like, when you get to tackle the main story. Uh-oh.
I'm good. I'm good.
I think, yeah, no, yeah, there's like just one more after that.
Yep, there's just the 2. I'll do them next time. I don't have time to do them now.
Okay, it's all good. Don't worry, because like I said, there's a lot of
Yeah.
preamble before starting the actual main game. These are the things that folks would play right before starting up the game. So, like I said, these are just the missions that were in the original game. Like, literally main menu stuff. Oh, but what we want to do, though, is you want to save this, because otherwise you'd have to do it over again. You don't want to do that.
How do you save it?
Okay, so go back. But just go back. Like, back again. And there's a save option right there. Save. Yeah, definitely save. Storage 1. Saving. There you go. Alright, so you'll be good for when we resume this.
Okay, well, I'll try those other 2 VR missions next week.
Yeah.
And I think we're going to start at 7:30 now, guys, instead of 7.
It might be 7 or 7:30, somewhere around there. Depending on how things go.
Just so you don't have to rush as much. Let's just say
Yeah.
at 7:30.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, no, like, you should be able to get those completed for next time. So we'll have to be starting the actual main story in the next one.
Okay. All right. Okay, then. I'm gonna hop off and find a raid target. So I'll.
I mean,
see
I'll
later,
read
and
you.
I'll
I'll wait before you leave. I can join you because I'll be done too.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
okay.
I'm co-streaming with you. I don't have anything else to show today.
Oh, okay. Well, I do have this raid message that I have ready to go.
Okay, I got raid messages too. You just gotta tell me who we raiding.
Who? Yeah, I'm just wondering who's live. Let me see. Let me check check by who's live in my server, I guess, because I have that set. Who's? Oh my god.
Yeah,
Wait,
do
who's
a
live what?
rainbow
Hold on. I haven't seen
double
who's live.
raid bow
Hold on. I wanna see if this person's live.
initiating Zeromaster into playing MGS1 for the first time.
So my friend Devi, who hasn't streamed in like a really long time, she's
Did
live
a
right now. She's
ton
playing
of
Deltarune. I was gonna
ER
say rating her. How do you
missions
feel about that?
before tackling the main game. Sure. Just type in their name in the chat so I know who I set the raid to.
In the chat on Twitch or
Yeah, you can do it in the
Discord?
Twitch.
Okay, this is who we're going to.
Yeah, it's gonna be my raid message.
Okay.
Okay, so /raid Peachy Devi. There you
Devi's a
go.
good friend of mine.
Yeah, we'll do a
One of my
double
good
raid.
Friends in the VTuber community. Just again to anybody
Yeah.
who wants to use either one of those messages. There's that one or there's this one. Before we go, what do you got going on this week?
What I got going on, well, other than some Metal Gear things playing up, because a lot of friends are tackling the game before Delta comes out, I've been messing around with Lego creation, and I've been making a lot of, like, hypothetical VTuber Lego sets and Lego Brickling Studio.
Cool.
And I'm trying to get some of them made into actual Lego sets, because that's a thing you could do.
Oh, really? That's awesome.
Yeah, so I've been doing a lot of that, like, in 3D programming, and doing a lot of Pokemon TCG Pocket. A new expansion just happened, and I got to Master Ball last season, so I'm gonna see if I can do that again for this season. The new Gold and Silver season.
Watch the Indie Direct or the Indie World Direct.
When's that happen again?
Morning? Thursday morning at 9 Eastern.
9. Do you know how long that's going for?
It's only going to be like 15 minutes.
Okay, I might be doing that. I don't know if I'll be streaming it, but I'll definitely be checking it out. Like, so if you're covering, I might hop in your call or something.
Yeah. I'm gonna be watching it on stream. So
Okay, yeah, I'll see if I can hop into the call then.
If any, before this trade happens, if anybody wants to join for Toku Tuesday, we are watching Gaim tonight. You can go to my Discord here. But otherwise,
I
go say
forgot.
hi to Debbie.
My
for us. Have a good one,
Discord.
guys.
There's
We'll see you next
mine.
time.
And I got my socials and the Twitters and the Blue Skies. Bam. There you go.
There we go.
And there you go. Ba-ba-ba.
And the rates.
All right, so thank you for watching twitch.tv/Zeromaster, twitch.tv/JakatoX, youtube.com/JakatoExtra, and we'll see you on the flip side. Hope you have a wonderful day, wonderful day, and good time zone, and we'll see you later. Today's hidden code word raid message is all the briefings, all the VR. Say all the briefings, all the VR in the chat, in the comments, and the confused people don't know what that means if they want to hear post-raid. But we'll see you all later. Any final words of wisdom, Zero, before I hit that stop stream button?
Don't circumlocute. It's illegal, I'll know.
There you go. All right, we'll see y'all later. Stop and stream right about now.